Hello guys, how are we doing? Yes, that is right. You may have seen the thumbnail. There's a new Kha'Zix rune setup in town. Fleet Footwork. Yes, I know, you might be wondering, why Fleet? Well, I'll explain more in game, but for now, I'll just say that sometimes running Conqueror with lethality is decent, but as I'm sure some of you will know, you won't always get crazy value out of Conk while you're running a bursty assassin playstyle. So, Fleet Footwork to make use of the fantastic precision runes and also have some sustain to help us stay on the map. I can't wait to show you this one. Fleet Footwork actually feels pretty damn solid on Kha'Zix and is also just really fun to play. We're pairing it with a build that will ensure that we still have plenty of damage to kill enemies with, and so yeah, it's going to be great, man. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also make sure to drop a like on the video if you like what you see and want to support the channel. It very much helps me out, guys, and I'd appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into this Kha'Zix game with Fleet Footwork. Alright guys, here we go. It's time. A Fleet Footwork game, very interesting. I'm very excited to show you this because I have been testing out this Fleet Footwork setup for a few days now, and I think it's really damn solid, actually. I have had some very consistent games with it. It feels very solid, and the reasoning behind this is basically just like, well, first off, I'm going for a full clear from Raptors, so not much to say in the early game. But yeah, the reasoning behind this is that generally, you know, everyone's been running the Conqueror Absolute Focus Gathering Storm setup that I made a video on before. So I think a lot of people have been drawn to that, and you know, there's been some people that are saying that Conqueror does not exactly have the greatest value when you are playing like a sort of lethality type build. Now don't get me wrong, Conqueror is still good in that regard. Like, you're always going to get value out of Conqueror, right? In most games, not all games, but most games. And the thing is, like, you technically, like, they're right, you know, you technically do not need Conqueror for a lethality setup because you're just playing around your burst, right? You're not always going to get those Conqueror stacks up, with the exception of like early game fights, and this is where Fleet Footwork comes in, right? An alternative to Conqueror, which is basically more tailored towards the assassin style. So you can just run this and get the healing from it. And then the idea behind this page, right, is that it has good synergy with Absolute Focus. So you can keep healing with Fleet Footwork while you're on the map and continue to have use of the Absolute Focus rune. So you can get that bonus AD coming from that constantly. And to me, this was just like, okay, yeah, this makes perfect sense. Let's give it a try, see how it goes. And yeah, I tried some other secondary runes with this, but they don't hit as, they definitely don't feel as good as this setup here. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to find this Thresh over here. He's going crazy on an absolute fucking rampage, and he's recalling in the bush. We're gonna try to stop him. He sees me and immediately starts to run, so I'm kind of forced to flash here. Probably, maybe if I held my leap, I could have gotten away with it, but I was scared that he was just going to sit in there and recall, so I just jumped immediately to try and stop him. But yeah, we're going to just recall here. I did start Raptors, so I could just walk straight back up, but I'm a bit late for that, so we're going to just recall and get the serrated dirk and a longsword, just like that. Very good. And then it's going to be a pretty standard build, nothing too crazy in terms of items. I don't think there's much you can do in terms of items nowadays, to be honest. It's either like Yumu's or Hubris or Profane first. Usually Yumu's or Profane. Not Yumu's or Hubris first, usually. And then into like Hubris or Profane. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be Hubris into Profane here. Basically, an extremely powerful scaling setup that I believe is probably the best option at the moment, to be honest. The damage is just off the charts later on. Yeah, really good stuff from, you know, the buffs and everything. Just, you deal a lot of damage towards the mid game with this setup, and you'll see that, you know, even though we don't have a damage keystone, we're still going to be kind of just shredding people. And yeah, I think I've made it very clear in the past that I do not believe Kha'Zix actually needs a damage keystone in a lot of cases. which is why I enjoy Phase Rush so much and stuff, because the utility is just unmatched. But yeah, a lot of people think that, well, actually, you need the damage from Dark Harvest and Conqueror and Electrocute and hell, even Hail of the Blades. But you know, definitely not always the case. And especially with Hubris, I think provides you with more than enough damage, in my opinion. But yeah, we're just gonna do another clear into the dragon here. Just following my path, being as efficient as possible. We are bursting a Gwen jungle, if you didn't notice, but you know, she's gonna be most likely on the grubs here. I mean, no, most definitely 100% on the grubs here, so we don't really have anything to worry about here. We're gonna evolve Q, and then yeah, just go for the crab, and then just see if we can do anything else, and if not, then we're going to yeah. Now we're walking up here. Unfortunately, I'm just not fast enough, so I can't get to this in time, and Yone ends up going down. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just take the wave. And then what I do here is I should go for the raptors here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna back off because the Gwen is obviously here and arrived and is now protecting her bot side, which is good. Well played by her. I should have probably gone for those raptors earlier before I took the wave, and that way I'd, you know, have a camp up on her, but it is what it is. Now, yeah, this sucks. I think I played this bad. I should have definitely leaped earlier. If anything, that was the only way we could possibly kill him there, is if I leaped earlier and then void assaulted towards him. But I don't know. It's just not a great gank, to be honest. So we're just gonna leave it at that. It is what it is. And then I'm gonna walk back up to the top side of the map, and my initial thing was to go for camps, but then I see the sorry, I see the Gwen's wolves coming up, so I'm like, okay, this is a good chance for me to go and grab these, and so I'm going to try and do this, and then I will try and grab the Gromp as well, which is spawning. But I got to be careful here because the Gwen is most likely coming up here, so I need to be quick here. We're gonna try and, you know, just clear these as fast as possible, and then just get the fuck out. And using leap here is pretty risky, actually, in case I get collapsed on, and yep, there you go. Unfortunately, Gwen is just like trailing right behind me, and so yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble here. I mean, the Gwen is isolated here by herself, but there is a Cassante like right next to her. I'm trying to fight this because, you know, I'm doing a lot of damage to her, as you can see, and I try and get, this is super greedy, I try and get the last isolated Q off that I need to kill her, but you know, I kind of forgot that Cassante can shield his teammates. I really just completely forgot that that champ did that. And so I was in this situation, I was just like, wait, that champ could shield? What? And yeah, I was a bit upset, but it's okay. What can you do? I think it's pretty normal for a champion like that to have 3 dashes, a blink, damage reduction, CC, and a shield. You know, I think that's pretty balanced, but you know, that's just my opinion. Meanwhile, Kha'Zix, press Q, deal damage. Yep, extremely fun. Anyway, we are just going to reset and go from bot to top. I want to go bot to top because I want to try and get a taste of the grubs. You know, I want to get that witchy grub type flavor in my mouth. Okay, that was a bit strange, but whatever. Anyway, yes, we are trying to contest grubs here. It might be a little difficult if Thresh walks up, but it doesn't look like he's planning on doing that. And so we're just going to use our time wisely and clear in the meantime. I have enough for Hubris now, so I can go and recall and get that. But, you know, if I do that, I would have to do it about like right now, and that way I can get to the grubs on time. But I'm just gonna say screw it. Let's just stay and clear, because you know, getting these camps off cooldown is way more important than having hubris at the moment. But yeah, we're waiting for these thingies to spawn, and I'm kind of expecting it to get contested. So I'm just gonna blast cone over and try and steal one away as fast as I can. Everyone's up here. They're gonna collapse on me if I start this, obviously, so I decide the best course of action here is to just try and take one before these guys come along. And I managed to get one successfully. Very cool. I almost get hooked there, which is fucking dangerous. I should have just got that and got out. But I decided to test my damage a little bit on the Gwen. And pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. But yeah, we're gonna now recall and then go back onto the map with Hubris. Dragon is coming up in about a minute, so this is perfect timing. And overall, this is pretty good. This is pretty good pathing by me. Can't really complain. We are 7-2 in terms of kills, but you know, what can you do? Not much. There hasn't really been any scenarios where I have been able to do anything. Looks like Katarina's going to go down here. Very good stuff. And now we just prep for dragon. Yeah, we just try and get this dragon. Ezreal is solo 1v1ing the Ashe, whatever her fucking name is, and we're going to just walk up here. This looks like a free kill. Hello, how you doing? We're gonna start chunking him down. Fucking Thresh, man, get out of here. Yeah, Ezreal crosses the entire screen in the span of a second, which is unfortunate. But I am gonna flash through this Thresh and grab the kill for myself because, for fuck's sake, give me a kill. Like, goodness me. And we managed to get that. Very, very nice. And then we're going to start dragon. This is sort of risky because Katarina is here and Gwen is coming round. I don't know why she's not just... Okay, well, that was almost really bad. Yone stops autoing the dragon. We are going to kill the Gwen, but unfortunately, yeah, we just get Katarina there. Nothing much to say there. Man, that was a bit frustrating because, you know, Yone just stopped autoing and that was very frustrating. The dragon was on 20 health and I was panicking for my life, but I would say for us, worth because we got a kill. But generally, we just gave Kat 3 kills. And everyone knows what Katarina does when she gets kills. It's not exactly fun. But thankfully, we do have a reasonable amount of CC to work with. So that's good. And now for this path, I mean, I go back onto the map with my Tiamat. Because I just want to enhance my clear speed a little bit. And the reason I'm going top to bot here is just because that monster of a champ, Cassante, is in the top side, so I don't really, well, I mean, I don't really want to bother with him at the moment. I just want to kind of focus on clearing my camps and potentially killing Ezreal, if possible, because he's probably the easiest champ to kill in this game at the moment. There's a wave here that I could catch, but I also don't want to reveal myself. Because then they'd know where I'm going. So we just want to stay hidden and start hitting our camps again. Maokai is just roaming. It's just a bad roam. Like, this guy needs to be down here and playing with me, but he's just kind of off doing his own thing. I don't really know what the fuck he's doing. And Ashe is roaming too for whatever reason instead of just staying down here and catching the wave, but whatevs. I'm going to wait for the Ezreal to overextend, and I guess it's up to me. We're going to try and kill him here. He actually eased into isolation, which is good for me. And Ashe lands a good arrow. And we're going to kill him. He actually almost killed me there, which is crazy. But, you know, it does make some sense because I used my Void Assault very late. Obviously, in a 1v1 scenario like that, you should probably use your fucking R. Yeah, in that case, like, I didn't use it until the end, and no shit, I almost died. I'm very, very squishy, so, you know, use your fucking R, please. My god. Yeah, I've been holding it a lot more lately, and I feel like I should be more generous in terms of using it, but, you know, it works out. We're going to go back onto the map. We have pickaxe, and because that Gwen was chunked, I'm going to see if I can do anything in her jungle. Turns out she is here, so we're going to just E Tiamat Q, and we're going to shut her down. That's really fucking nice. And we're going to get pretty much full access to her jungle. There's a Thresh in the bush, okay. We're going to start going on him with the Maokai. Cleave him down with isolated Qs, just like that. Boom. And then I'm going to leave because Cassante's here. And then Yone comes along, and I'm like, oh shit, let me come and help. But he has that covered, clearly. So we're just going to decide, hey, a blue buff. We're going to go ahead and take that. Katarina comes along anyway, so I would have to leave regardless. And yeah, I'm immediately going to decide to catch this wave. This is massive. I get a cannon minion too. And yeah, that was really good. I get a kill. Actually 2 kills. I get Gromp and Blue, and I get a cannon wave. Amazing. And that's gonna allow me to get level 11 and evolve R here. So I evolve R. I mean, I could evolve E here, I feel like, but I do think R is like the best choice here, mainly because I mean I am playing Fleet, right? So I kind of wanted to test out the synergy with Fleet potentially, and I also wanted to just basically have a more reliable engage onto this enemy team, because they do a lot of damage and they have good peel with Thresh. So you know, plus the Gwen Cassante matchup, I think R evolve really helps in that scenario. But yeah, that's why I think R is just the go-to evolution here. Anyway, we are going to pick up the Profane, and now I'm gonna have an extra bit of burst, nice bit of burst on my combo now, alongside the AoE for clearing and stuff. A fight is happening here, so I'm gonna run straight over, see what I can do, but it doesn't really look like I can do much here, unfortunately. Except that you can, because we jump in with the Yone and just kind of obliterate them there. Very good stuff. A little bit risky, but you can see we have pretty good damage even without isolation. We're going to chase down this Katarina E, flash Q, boom, gonna go down. Amazing. Get the juicy ass shutdown on her. And we have a dragon coming up pretty soon, so we will try and go for that. In the meantime though, no one on my team wants to shove in this wave, so I'm just like, well, if you insist, I guess I will do it myself. Can't complain about that. And now we're going to start the dragon. In the meantime, they are going to start diving this Thresh in the bot side, so that's cool. And then we are going to, yeah, just start hitting this basically. And after this, I have a lot of things I can potentially do. I don't really want to be here any longer because I have a lot of stuff to do on the map. Yone is most likely going to die for this tower. Nope, he actually gets out here, so these guys are going to try greed for him. And I find a great chance to just cleave down the Ezreal in isolation. I jump on the Gwen before she unisolates here. And these 2 minions are making my life hell. We're going to kill her, Void Sword away. Can we get out? No, the flash on the Katarina is going to kill us. Unlucky. But yeah, you can see our damage is still extremely good with this setup. And yeah, just very, very goddamn nice. Those 2 minions kind of screwed me over there. I was trying to get rid of them so I can get the isolated Q off on the Gwen there. And it's just a little bit too late, but it is what it is. What can you do? If I didn't use my Profane there on Ezreal, I probably could have killed her more cleanly, but it's okay. And yeah, I'm not complaining about that. I got 2 kills, so we're going to go back onto the map with the last Whisper. We're going into Ceruldas because it just feels like it's kind of necessary for the Cassante, and yeah, just generally goodbye. Has 35% armor pen now, so yeah, the Ceruldas buffs have been feeling pretty solid on Kha'Zix, I would say. It's obviously only a small thing, but you know, every little bit adds up, guys. Every little bit adds up. Even if it's just a small buff, it does make a pretty reasonable difference. And yeah, I'm just going to try and grab as much golden XP as I can. There's a fight happening in the mid lane, but I'm not really too sold on it. My team is going to get 2, and so can't really ask for much more. They won the fight, very good stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to continue to clear. There's not much I have to do here, I just need to clear. What I could do here, though, because Atacon is coming up, I should just be pushing bot side here. But instead I'm just greeting for camps. I probably should have just played for Atacon here. And, you know, done, you know, just gotten some more control over the bot side. But it's fine because I got a lot of value from doing that clear. Yone is going to kind of just go in by himself. Yeah, I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. We're going to get collapsed on here. It's just not great. We can't really walk up here. Doesn't look good. Gwen going to get CC'd. I'm going to W E Profane Q auto. Not going to be enough to kill her, so I have to Void Assault out. Going to look to see if I can find anything else. Obviously not. Can't do anything here, so I got to get the fuck out. That hook was kind of scary. And yeah, we're just going to leave. We're just going to leave. We can't fight this. We can't fight this at all. And so I'm going to just go topside and start taking this shit. Gonna get a cannon wave. Very, very good. Here's the Gwen. Can we find her? I mean, probably could have if she went for the Herald, but it seems that she is just left and is walking down to Atacon. And that's fine, I guess. I'm just gonna decide to keep clearing. I don't care. I'm going to use this chance that I have and take this top wave all for myself. I'm getting pinged by Ashe, but I really don't give a shit. I mean, I don't care about Atacon. Honestly, I really don't. This is just too juicy not to pass up. This is such a massive spike for me. Look at the sheer amount of golden experience I just got from clearing that top side. I am now close to level 15. I have Ceruldas, and now I'm going to go back onto the map with Ceruldas. They're not even doing Atacon, man. What the fuck are you pinging me for? Get out of here. So, yeah, we're going to pick up our third item. Fantastic. At this point, I should have my red trinket, but I forget to buy it. And then they're going to go for an engage onto the cast. She's going to go down. Gwen looks really low, and I can kill her. I'm in range here. Unfortunately, my Thunder's going to get taken from me, and then the Gwen is going to go down to the Ashe Arrow, and now this looks pretty good. Gwen is, sorry, not Gwen. Yone is in a great position to go for a flank here, but he's actually in a fight with Katarina, and he's going to kill her, which is great. I want to go in here, but I just can't. Like, it's just not good. We don't want to be the one to engage against this comp. Even though it does look really damn promising, I'm just not a champ that can engage at the moment. With a Thresh and Cassante peeling, you know, it's just not going to happen. But yeah, now my team is coming down. They're actually going to find a hook onto Ashe, and she's going to go down, unfortunately. And I'm waiting for Yone to like do something. The Cassante's in isolation and he's cut off, so we're going to jump on him. He isolates himself with his ultimate. We're going to go in with the Yone, kill him. Very nice. Go on the Ezreal next. Holy shit, hubris damage with ISO Q on the Ezreal, basically destroying him there. This is insane. Actually, fucking EQ, flash out, Void Assault out. Very good stuff. Holy shit. Those are the buffs for you right there. I would not have killed him if it weren't for the Kha'Zix buffs there. The E damage made it so that he's in kill range there, which is incredible. I also forgot to use Profane there, but, you know, who the fuck cares? It works out. And, yeah, those are the Kha'Zix. You can see very clearly right there the E damage buff from the Kha'Zix buffs doing fucking work right there. Very good stuff. We're going to go on the dragon next. I feel like I can just stay because I have fleet, right? So I'm going to use the fleet footwork to heal up quite a bit onto the dragon, and all of a sudden I'm half health, which is great. Teleport coming in, we have to try and leave. If I had my ultimate, I would go in on the Gwen here, but I don't, so I'm going to just ignore it. Don't want to use my leap in that situation. And yeah, now I'm just going to stay on the map. I'm just kidding, I'm going to recall here. I could stay, right? I could stay. This is a great thing about leap. Leap? Hello? This is the great thing about fleet footwork. I can just stay on the map, like, permanently. So long as I have camps to hit. And yeah, it's just really nice, man. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And even I myself am not really sure, like, what is making it work so well. But I guess it's just, like, the sustain and the ability to keep absolute focus up. Anyway, I want to go in here. I'm very strong. Gonna go on the cat. Katarina tries to kill Ashe. Not gonna be enough. Reset. Jump on Ezreal. We're going to avoid his skill shots with our Void Assault. Boom. Cancel my auto attack so I don't get the kill. Unlucky. But you can see damage. What? Insane damage with no issue. Like, even though we're not running Conk or any damage keystone. And yeah, if that is not enough proof for you that fleet, you know, fleet is solid, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, you don't need Conk, you don't need DH, you don't need Hob, you don't need First Strike. Like, it's just, you have enough damage, bro. Anyway, we're going to recall and head back onto the map with the Edge of Night. Very cool stuff. Fleet Footwork has now healed for 4,000, which is pretty reasonable, and it continues to keep healing us. And keeping that absolute focus active is just awesome, especially with the fucking, what do you call it, Hubris being active, giving us 43 AD. And because we stacked the Hubris early, because we bought it first, what's the phrase? We're being rewarded for it now, basically. Now, I want to jump on this Cassante. He's isolated. Unfortunately, he has Unstoppable and 50 dashes, so he's going to get away. Unlucky. But we're going to use this chance and try and just take control of this area. I find the Cassante yet again, making sure not to walk towards this wall here. Oh my god, that was close. He does actually manage to ult me, but not through the entire wall. If he did that, I would have fucking died. We're going to continue to jump on him, manage to secure him with a W, and then Katarina's going to jump. We're going to EQ away from her. Guys, the damage, man. The damage is just nasty. Fuck me. Crazy. Kha'Zix, man. Kha'Zix is broken. Gwen, also broken. We're going to jump, profane, kill her. And then we're going to... oh my god, I'm so washed up. Why would he flash there, bro? Why would he flash? We're going to kill the Thresh here. And, yeah, I was trying to do a fancy jump there, but it's just, like... it's just a random flash, bro. This guy's dead and he just decides to flash randomly. I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Couldn't tell you. We're going to open up the base here with the team. Baron is up and we have aced them, so we can just like do Baron, but this is pretty good. Open up the base with 2 inhibitors. Now we can go for the Baron, although I decide probably should just reset first because we are all pretty low and there is a chance that you know, we can get contested here. I mean, we probably could have done it. We're really fast at doing it. We have Cassio, and Ashe, and me. So we probably could have melted it really quick. But I think the best, most sensible course of action here is to just, like, reset and, you know, grab items. I decide that Hex Drinker is a good choice for the last item. Because they have Katarina and Gwen. So more would be pretty fantastic here. These guys are going to try to walk up. I try and go onto the Gwen here. Chunk her, half health. She's fucking done. She is done. Oh my god, this looks so juicy. Ashe era comes through, not going to be enough. Watch this shit. We're going to jump in. No isolation. It does not matter. Look at this shit. Blow up the Ezreal. Boom. Reset, jump on Cassante. He's isolated, but unfortunately he does 50 dashes and he's gone. Kill the Thresh. 2-shot him. Holy fuck. Damage through the roof. And we're still full health. Fleet footwork, by the way. Good stuff. Reset, jump on Gwen. Not going to be enough. Q cancels. W misses. Fuck me dead. And that's going to be the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give Fleet a try. This rune is definitely very underrated. Don't talk about that. Oh my god. We don't talk about that. But yeah, give Fleet a try. You will be surprised at how nice it feels. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Give this shit a try. And I will catch you later. Bye bye.